Hi guys. Let's see, I'm gonna have to take a 15-minute break from my work here. Tiffany has put up the camera today because she knows what I have planned. I'm going to take out my daughter, Alexandra, for her first daddy-daughter date. I've established a tradition, I guess you can call it tradition, because I take out all my daughters when they're born, and then again at age 1, then at age 2, then I wait a little bit, and then like when they're old enough to understand what's going on. So, and that could be like 5, 4, depending on how prime they are. But I like doing that because I want to establish a bond so that as they grow and get older, besides them being used to it, they'll see how a man is supposed to properly treat them when they're out. Who can treat their daughter better but a dad? That's what I think all men should be doing. Establishing that bond with their kids, and especially the daughters. And so then when something comes up, they'll easily come to you and talk to you about it. You can give them instructions and stuff about their prospective boyfriends or husbands. They won't reject it, but they'll actually listen to you. So I just love doing it. It's fun. I get a lot of lookers and stuff when I'm out with my daughter talking to her as if she was 12 years old or something. Because I don't care if they're a baby or not, I talk to them as if they understood me, which I believe they do. They just can't express themselves. So I would encourage all men to establish that bond early. Make it a tradition or make it routine. Take your daughters out, from whatever age to whatever age. So they'll see how they're supposed to be treated when they're taken out. Alexandra, she's 6 months old, and so I don't think that's too early. They remember stuff. They won't be able to remember stuff in detail, but she'll get used to me taking her out in the surroundings, the settings or whatever. She'll start to understand sooner or later. So 6 months is not too young, as far as I'm concerned. You may wait till the child is 1 or something, but as fathers, if you are helping your wife out, as far as when the child is newborn, and you're changing diapers and stuff like that, you shouldn't sweat it. You feed the baby at nighttime or daytime to give your wife a break. So it's no difference than if you're out with them. Sure, you can't put them in the high chair until they're about 2 or so, but you can still have them in the carriage or it's in your arm. You can eat with one hand and still be able to feed them and tend to them, because most of the time they're going to fall asleep anyway. So don't think it's that hard. You give them some milk or feeding or whatever, and then they may have a little activity for about 5-10 minutes, and then they're off to sleep again. Hey, you finish your lunch or your dinner. I know that we're in a pandemic. However, I'm just going to go out for a half an hour, take her out, get some air, get some sunlight actually, because babies need the vitamins that you get from sun. And just to have a little quiet time between her and I'm going to wrap this video up right now so I can finish my work and so I can go out and take my daughter out for this daddy-daughter time. So I would just like to encourage you men, you fathers, to establish a routine with your daughters, a rapport, a bonding, if you will, so you can be the man that you're called to be, so you can be the man that you're supposed to be, I should say. God intended you to be. Just take your place overall as a man of the household, protector, provider, and raiser of good children. Remember, walk in love, stay in love, and stay connected to God. Bye-bye. See you soon. Take you guys along with me and film a little bit of the whole ordeal, so you can get a gist of what I'm doing with my kids or with my daughters when I take them out to have the daddy-daughter date.